why you're here.
I am only here because my boyfriend Mark, that I've been dating for several years now, we live together, and he thinks that I work too much. When I'm at home, I just want to relax, and he thinks that I should, clean the house or go out and do things with our friends and stuff like that, and show him, I guess, more attention than what I do, and I just want to relax when I'm at home.
Okay. So it sounds like you're here because Mark wants you here. You're a police officer, you work a lot of hours, and when you get home you just kind of want to relax, whereas he's not happy with that.
Right. Yeah, he just he just expects me to go and do, and that's all I do is go all the time at work, and I just want to stay at home.
Okay.
And relax.
So with all the stresses of work, when you get home you want to relax, and Mark, it seems like you think Mark expects too much of you.
Way too much. He doesn't understand that, he knows I work 12 hours, but I also have a part-time job, and he doesn't understand that it's physically, emotionally, mentally exhausting to do what I do, and I love what I do. So, I guess with me, my job comes first, and he has an issue with that.
Okay. So what can you tell me about some of the stress you experience at work?
Well, my full-time, I do 12 hours, but a lot of times I pick up a lot of part-time hours. And my 12-hour shifts, I'm riding in a car all day or all night, but I'm also, chasing suspects, different crime scene things, and it's just things that kind of, I guess he doesn't understand. No one understands unless they've been a police officer or are a police officer, and don't understand the stressors that go along with it.
Okay. Do you express any of your work frustrations with Mark?
No, I don't feel like I need to burden him with that, and kind of when I leave work, I leave work.
Okay.
I try not to bring it home.
So it kind of sounds to me like when you come home, you don't want to tell Mark about your day because you don't want to put the burden of your job on his shoulders.
Yeah, and again, he wouldn't really understand. I think he would just listen, but then it wouldn't go any further. I don't want to add that to our relationship. That's why I feel like my job needs to stay at work.
Okay. It seems as if you don't want to tell Mark about the stress you experience at work because maybe you don't want to seem too vulnerable.
Yeah, I don't want anybody to see, and not even Mark, see that side of me, to see that I have a caring side.
Sure.
Yeah, so no, I don't want him to experience me being vulnerable at any point.
Okay, so it kind of seems that, maybe in your mind, for you to talk to Mark about your experiences at work and to kind of discuss some of your feelings that go along with what you've experienced at work might make you appear weak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think a lot of people, and Mark included maybe, that when you're a police officer, you're this strong person, you have a shield up, and you don't let your emotions or feelings be seen.
Okay, sure. Well, the behaviors you're expressing and not wanting to speak with Mark when you're home, that's completely normal. I see police officers all the time that show the exact same kind of behaviors when they go home. They don't want to talk about the stress that they've experienced at work, and because they think it would make them appear weak. And they're supposed to be these strong individuals at work, So they kind of carry that home with them as well. So, you're not alone.
Well, that makes me feel better, but it still doesn't make me want to A, work any less hours, or B, to still even open up and talk to him at home about work.
Okay. So, from all this, it kind of seems like you experience a lot of stress at work. I'm sure you see a lot of trauma. The last thing you want to do when you come home is to, continue moving and everything that Mark expects you to do. And he expects you to want to talk to him about everything you've gone through at work. Like, he might come home and talk to you about his day. But, you feel that it's different because, you're supposed to be this strong figure and you don't want to put the burden of your work on his shoulders. So we can kind of figure out some ways to make you both feel more comfortable with speaking to each other about everything as we go along, okay?
Okay.
Okay.